everybody. How are you doing? It's time for Toon Twister again. We've got some fun new twists today. Won't be the same game as yesterday. There'll be some different things. It's gonna be fun. Also, I'm happy to say that I have figured out how to make no latency in the chat. A couple people put in the chat yesterday, that I could actually control the latency, and now I see that that's true. So I'm really glad for that, and I think this will be a more fun, interactive, quick kind of game today. Toon Twister. It's time for that wacky game again. Toon Twister. Watch out, 'cause here we go. Again. Toon Twister. Hi, everybody. Okay, let's test the latency. Everybody type the word Toon Twister. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7. Dang it, that's worse than I hoped it would be, everybody. Okay, now is when I see it. I think that's a little better than yesterday. That was it was almost 10 seconds, wasn't it? It's a little much. But I think it's better than yesterday. Okay, so here we go with Toon Twister. We have to get a few more people in here. So I'm gonna start the game off by telling you how my morning went. Does that sound okay? And I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody is staying in their houses except for when they need a little bit of food or something, and just, doing our part to end this madness. And I also hope that you're getting outside a little bit, because that's nice. We can still do that, right? Like go on walks and stuff. At least I can here in the States. I'm not sure how that is in Italy. I think actually you have to kind of stay put more than that, don't you? So that's why I'm doing this game, because that would suck. And I'm sorry for everybody in that situation. You guys are probably getting ready to go to bed right now over there in Italy, Germany, UK. But I'm going to tell you about my morning. So the schools today have announced in California, at least my county, that they're going to shut on Monday and continue to be shut until the middle of April. And I don't know if my kids are going to do some school online, but it kind of seems like that it might be the case if they figure it out. So we'll see. So my boys woke up this morning and said, "Mom, since everything is getting shut down and we're not going to school," because I didn't make them go to school this morning. I kind of figured it was going to happen. So I was like, why send them today? And I didn't. They said, "Can we do the thing that we've been asking to do for a really long time, which is to break into Raging Waters, the water park that is like 10 minutes from our house," because they have this fantasy about walking around Raging Waters and I don't know, climbing up on the slides or taking pictures or something like that. And so I just thought about it for a second. I was like, okay, why not? Let's do this. So the two of them put their heads together and came up with a pretty good little plan. But before I tell you what their plan was and how it went, I'll tell you that John, when I told John about this, he said, Wally World, that's right. When I told John about this, he goes, "Why do our kids ask us when they want to go do something stupid and illegal?" He goes, "I would never ask my parents." And I was like, I wouldn't have asked my parents either, because they would have said no. And I said, maybe we just have more of an adventurous spirit in us than our parents did. And John said, maybe, but also I think it's just like a generational divide. Like kids are just closer to their parents now, maybe. I don't know what it is, but it's true. Like, would you have ever asked your parents if you wanted to go break into a water park? So Raging Waters, it's just really close to us, and it's in a state park, and nobody ever goes there except for on weekends. It's always just completely empty, and it's gorgeous. So I drove them over there, and their plan was, we don't own a dog, but we have a leash. So they took a leash with them, and the plan was that I dropped them off, and then I went and parked somewhere and waited. Their plan was, that they would try to get into Raging Waters, and then if they got caught by any security guard, they would say that they were looking for their dog. And they even got a picture of a dog off the internet and put it on their phone, so it would look like if they got found, they'd be like, this is our dog, and, it's lost, and this is its name and everything. Anyway, what? Are you mad at me?
All the classes have different plans, and then it's
Oh.
really bad that I didn't go to school.
Okay. I'm sorry, honey. We'll talk about it in a sec. All right, so I am live right here. Good news is my son is not mad at me for that, but something else just happened, with school. It looks like something with the way that online classes are gonna be was upsetting to him. So that's not good. But anyway, they went all around, and they actually found a hole in the fence. But when they looked in the hole in the fence, they saw that there were people in the park, people that worked there. So it didn't work out, but they know how to get in now. So anyway, that was kind of a little adventure. And then we stopped at the totally empty 7-Eleven and got some hot chocolates, and then came back to here to play the tune Twister. I think maybe we have everybody here that is going to play, so we should totally start. Let's see. I'm looking at your chats a little bit. Adam's back. Yeah, it's fun once you get older. You can tell your parents about all the illegal activities you did, right? I didn't have that many, really. Silly activities was more of what we did. And yeah, Tour Tog Pound says, when I was a kid, we didn't ask our parents to do something stupid. Yeah, nobody would have. Okay, so here we go with Tune Twister. Now, I think you should know the rules if you played yesterday. If you don't know the rules, I'll go over them a little bit as we go along. But the main rule is that we're playing Name That Tune, all right? So if you know the answer to a song that I'm playing, type it in. I'll play more of a selection of jazz tunes today. And then we're going to add a bunch of other fun things to the wheel. All right, are you ready? So, Carrie Ripley, nice to see you. Tyler's here? Are you kidding me? Tyler, I hope you win this game because you're only 15 years old and we're going to split cash. So whoever wins today and whatever gets donated in the super chat, you've all got a super chat button, right? If everybody would just kick in a couple of bucks, then, yesterday I only split $18 with Ro, who was the winner. Ro, who was a girl, I found out, won $18 yesterday. Do you need something, Char? Clean, yeah. Yes, Charlie, the dishwasher is clean. All right, everybody. So yeah, whoever wins today, we're keeping track of points. We will split the money, you and I. Tell your friends about this game right now. We could use some more. Well, maybe you don't want to tell your friends because the less players, the better chance you have of winning, right? Okay, here comes the first song. Type it if you know it. Frank! Oh my gosh. Frank has just donated. It's $12 American. Woo! That's a great start. Thank you, Frank man. Tour Tog Pound has gotten the answer, and the answer is you send me. Tour Tog is what I'll call you. I know I've seen your name around. It's a strange name, but I kind of like it. All right, that's the first point. You send me. Okay, here comes the next one. guys are getting close. I see now and then. I don't remember when. You're all very, very close, but nobody has said it quite yet. Somebody said a bossa nova. Yes, that's correct. Nobody? It's not old times. Okay, Marco has just gotten it. Everybody, Marco's here. Everybody say hi to Marco. He is my web manager, and he's in Italy. He could use a little cheering up, probably. Everybody say hello to Marco. Marco's just gotten a point. That's right. Where or when, written by Richard Rogers. All right, here comes the next one. I'm going to do all manner of songs. So if you don't know these ones, you probably know the next one. All right, the next one is, okay, this one. Anybody? It's not Go Breaking My Heart. It's I'm Burning for You. David Harper got it. I'm burning for you. Remember that one? I don't know who sings it. Do you guys know that? Okay, David, that's a point for you. Very good. Oh, no, it wasn't Fear the Reaper, but it does sound a lot like that, doesn't it? Yeah, man, those songs sound a lot the same. They're not the same song, are they? No, Blue Oyster Cult, I think, is correct. Consolator, yeah, good call with that. I think it is Blue Oyster Cult. Yeah, they sound a lot. Who sang Fear the... Oh, no. It's the same song. Is it the same song? I have to look it up. I'm getting all confused. Fear the Reaper is by Blue Oyster Cult. And then I'm going to look up the lyrics to see if it's... But no, there's nothing about Burning for You. How about that? Yeah, they're not the same song. Okay, and let's look up Burning for You. I'm sorry. Yeah, Burning for You is also by the Blue Oyster Cult. How about that? Well, they kind of use the chords like A minor. I mean, I don't know what key it's really in, but A minor and then G and then F. And I always say that the first song that people write when they're a kid, like everybody's always like, oh, this is the first song I wrote when I was a kid. It's almost always going to be those three chords, right? I wrote a song with those chords. It went, 8th grade, 1991. Over and over like that. Then it went like that. It kind of sounds like a video game or something. I called it Persian Peace. It was very timely. Anyway, Blue Oyster Cult is not much different than the 11-year-old in all of us who writes our first song using those three chords. Okay, here comes the next song. It's let's see. Okay, how about this one? Let's see. What key am I in? Oh yeah, okay. Same key. Summer of 69 is correct. West Films, nice to see you back again. West Films, you have gotten that point. The next song is a tune twister. We'll spin the wheel for the next person who gets a song right. Okay, here we come. Here we go. I'm going to go back to my other list right here. Okay, here's this one. It goes like this. It was Mike Tyson's Punch-Out Music. Oh, good call, MSG. Anthony has gotten this. Anthony Marsden. Anthony, nice to see you. I know your name too. Anthony got the point. Anthony also gets to spin the wheel for Tune Twister. Here we go. All right. We have new categories on the wheel today. Some new categories are the same, some are new, and I'll tell you about them when we spin them. This is the spin for Anthony. Anthony gets to call him out. Anthony, you need to type the name of another person that is in the chat right now. Type somebody else's name, anybody else that you'd like to go head to head with. All right? Anybody. I'd kind of like to see it be Tyler Nolte because he's my nephew and he's in here. But you could pick anybody that you want. Just type a name. No, Anthony Marsden. Marsden. Yeah, not Anthony Flores. Okay, so type a name. Then I'm going to play a song, and the two of you, okay, the name is Hazel May. Hazel, do you accept? Hazel and Anthony get to hear the next song, and only the two of them get to answer. Nobody else gets to answer. Oh my gosh. All right, so if anybody else answers, you're disqualified from the game. So don't do it. Only let Anthony and Hazel do it. But what you can do is while I'm playing the song, you can kind of root for them, and you can be like, go Hazel, go Anthony, or you can be like, come on Hazel, rip his hair out, or I want your cage match kind of fighting comments. All right, so be like, kick him in the knees, Hazel, or anything like that. Okay, so you can start like that, and I'm going to play the song right now. Hazel and Anthony can answer. Nobody else can answer. If you answer, you're in trouble. Just let the two of them go for it. All right. Okay, here's the song. Now, as soon as I decide it's time and these guys don't get the answer, I'm going to show them the picture of the clown who judges them. And as soon as you see the clown, then you can type in the answer. All right. All right. This song goes like this. Somebody else donated $5. Oh my gosh. Dave, thank you so much. Okay, that's awesome. Let's see. Anthony and Hazel. Hazel puts your mother to shame by George Costanza. Greet him with unwashed hands. You guys, that's enough of that song. So I'm giving you 5 more seconds. Looking for Anthony, looking for Hazel. Getting ready with the clown. Type in your answer. Don't put send yet. 5. Oh, Hazel, you're so close. You have 5 seconds to get it right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grandma's clown judges both of you. Who can steal? Who can steal? Hazel, you were so close. Oh my gosh. But unfortunately, you were judged. Okay, who's got it? Type in your answer. Motown Philly is correct, and Emmanuel Hill was the first person to say it. Emmanuel, you've gotten on the board with 3 points. You get 3 points for a tune twister. Emmanuel. Very good. Motown Philly, Boys to Men. Doing a little East Coast swing. Remember that part? That was a good song. All right. Next round of Tune Twister is coming right at you right now. Okay. This one's for everybody. Yeah, Hazel was so close. Time after time is right. Emmanuel, you're totally in the lead. All right, that's a 4th point for Emmanuel. And it's time for the next song, and it goes like this. Let's see. Okay, it goes like this. This is totally different genre. I've got some weird ones thrown in here just to give everybody a fair chance. This one goes like this. Okay, we've got Anthony Depish, who has answered first. No, Andrew Depish. He says he's got the world. Now, I'm going to give you the point for that, Andrew D. But I did forget to say one of the rules. And I'll give you the point because I forgot to say the rule. But I'll say the rule now. And really, the person who should have gotten this is Hazel. He's got the whole world in his hands. So Hazel's the first person who actually typed out the whole title. So I'm going to give Hazel the point too. But that's one of the rules, is that you actually have to type out the entire title. All right. That makes it a little more fair for everybody. Okay. Does that make sense? Good. Next song is this one. Anthony Marsden has gotten it. They can't take that away from me. Good job, Anthony. That's a second point for you. And we've got a contention, a disputation. Adam says that he typed it before Hazel, so I'm scrolling back. We go by my screen. Adam says, oh, no, Adam, you were right after Hazel. All right, if you think you've been wronged, you can say it. Usually I'll be right, but you can say it if you think... We'll go by my screen. You will always be first on your own screen. We got to go by my screen. Keith, nice to see you. Okay, that was right. They can't take that away from me. Gershwin, right? Okay, next is... Oh, let's do this one. It goes like this. Well, part of it goes like this. I'll sing it. Do you guys know from that? I think you will know from that. Some of you will know, so I'm just going to leave it at that. All right, where is it? It's coming, right? It's one of the only times scatting. Oh, Parif, got it. Parif, 1989. Two Princes is the answer. It's one of the only times that scatting has made its way into a pop tune that was like probably number one on the charts by, first person, let's do this. The first person to type in the name of the band that sang that song gets a point. Little extra points here and there today. Yeah. Who's it gonna be? Who's it? Oh, Carrie says I did it better. Thank you. It's a band called the Spin Doctors. Adam, you've gotten your first point. Adam Granger. Adam G. First point. Yeah, the Spin Doctors. I liked that band. There was another band just like them. Well, not just like them, but they reminded me of them, called the Gin Blossoms. Do you remember that band? Who can name the Gin Blossoms like best hit? They had like a couple, but one that was a big hit. I'll give a point for that too.
There's also Blues Traveler.
John says also Blues Traveler. Yeah, you're right. They did sound kind of the same. Remember that one? Blues Traveler? I remember that. You got to type the whole thing, Eva. You're so close. It wasn't just called Jealousy. It was called Hey Jealousy. Marcus got it. Good job, Marcus. I just thought that sounded so cool, and I liked the lyrics of it. Do you remember it? It was like, tell me, do you think it'd be alright if I could just crash here tonight? You can see I'm no shape for driving. Anyway, I've got nowhere to go. I just thought that was so cool. I don't know why. Sometimes those songs from your teenage years they can really hit you. Okay, I think that was the second, maybe the third song in the Tune Twister round. Okay, so now we're going to do the fourth song. The fourth song is this one. Okay, I'm going to do my best to imitate the singer with the piano. Hey, Jesse Tim. Let's see, let me try this again. Does anybody know just from that? I can keep going, but let me try again. It is Fallen. And Alexander Swisher, you got it. Fallen by Alicia Keys. Alexander. That was great. I keep on falling in out of love. Good job. That's impressive. A few of you got it. That was really, really good. Okay, that's the fourth one. Here comes the Tune Twister song right now. And, okay, it's this one. Okay, this one. This is the riff from the song. And I think I'm going to sing the riff just to keep it interesting. Okay, so it goes like this. This is the riff. It goes, doo, doo. Let's see. I'm going to try again. Doo, doo, doo. Oh, I got to hear it a little better. Oh, yeah. Doo, doo, do you know that riff? It goes faster than that, just a little faster, I think. Anybody know? It's not Dream On. Carrie, say the whole thing. Carrie, say the whole thing. I think that's not the whole title, but I'm going to look. If it is, then Carrie gets it. No, that's not it. That's not what the title is. Okay. Carrie gets it because it's Waiting for a Girl Like You. And she typed, I've been waiting for a girl like you. So she did type the whole title. She just added 2 extra words. Carrie, you got it. It's Waiting for a Girl Like You. Way to go. And that's the Tune Twister song. Okay, so now I'll play it a little better and you can see. I sang it better than I played it. So good, right? You guys know that one? Yeah, that's a good song. It's a good little riff. And Care, you have heard it. You get to spin the wheel, but I'll spin it for you. Here we go. Care Marie, spinning for you. Name and Stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Name and Stuff is different today. No, it's not different. It's just going to be normal. But we have a special guest for Name and Stuff, and I'm going to get that special guest on the phone right now. When we do Name and Stuff, what we do is, okay, I've got the FaceTime call going right here. This is going to be great if he answers. Hey, I didn't tell you I was going to FaceTime. Is it okay?
Yes.
Sweet. All right. Everybody say hello to your friend Ben Levin.
Hello, daddies and mommies and everyone else.
All right, Ben, we've got, we're playing a game right now, and this is how it goes, right? You're going to help somebody named Carrie to win 3 points if you can complete this challenge. All right.
Well,
so,
I've won 2 points before.
You have?
But I feel like with teamwork we could win 3. Okay,
good. Carrie and Ben are tight right now. So Ben, everybody's so glad to see you, Ben. Natalie and Brenda Martin, they're saying, hello, Ben. Emmanuel Hill says, it's Ben. Yeah.
Hello.
Ben and I did a little collaboration last week, and it's in Ben's video. And you should watch it if you haven't seen it yet. Ben's video is amazing. Okay, Ben, this is the challenge. Everybody has to think of a category. It could be a category. Yesterday we played NBA teams. You have to think of some category that has several things in it that Ben could list. And Ben is going to have to name 5 things in the category in order to get 3 points. That's how we're going to do it within 10 seconds. All right, so we need some kind of category. It could be makes of cars. It could be you can't have an idea, Ben. It could be shoe brands. I think that's a great category. We're gonna or Looney Tunes characters.
Oh boy.
Ben, which one would you prefer, shoe brands or Looney Tunes characters?
Well, 5 things.
Yeah, 5. No. Okay, I'm not gonna let you pick. You're taking too much time. Okay. Shoe brands. Are you ready, Ben? You get 10 seconds. Ready?
Yeah.
Get set. Go.
Skechers, New Balance,
2.
Adidas, Nike, open-toed sandals.
No.
Uggs. What?
Yeah. One more. Hurry. 3, 2.
Am I out of time?
Now you're out of time.
Nice.
You guys.
So I did it or no?
I don't think open-toed sandals.
Reebok.
I'm just not going to give you open-toed sandals. Ben, I can't do it. New Balance and Skechers and Adidas. I'll give you. And you probably had one more, but oh yeah, you said Nike. And you said Uggs, and you said Nike.
Yeah.
Okay, you totally got it. You totally got it.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a surprise. You know, I bought shoes once. All the other times I got shoes was at a thrift store, and it was dead people's shoes. But I bought fresh shoes one time.
Get out of town. Only one time.
Yeah, the rest of the time it was either the stork brought them or the tooth fairy brought them.
Look at you.
Or got them at the thrift store.
Man, you're saving money and saving the planet.
Yeah, I'm the best person. And no slavery. It's very hard to find clothes that are slave-free.
That's true. And no slavery. Ben, thank you so much for helping with my game.
It's my true honor, my great privilege. What a time.
Everybody loves you. I love you. And I love your beautiful wife. Tell her hello for me.
I will. She loves you. We all are big fans. And you did a wonderful job. And I'm glad you're out here giving everyone some community and friendship during an odd moment.
Thank you, Ben. All right, my man, take care.
Peace. Talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, so I almost was going to take that away from him because I don't know. You know, it's hard to do all those things at once. But Care, you get 3 points. And that puts you in the lead tied with Emmanuel. So that's 3 that's 3 points. Yeah, Dead People's Shoes by Bent Knee. It would be a great title, wouldn't it? If you guys don't know Ben's band, Bent Knee, you should really check that out. You should also just check out his group called Ben Levin Group. He makes very raw, just great music. I love to listen to Ben. His lyrics are true and honest, and he's a great player, and so is everybody associated with him. All right. We haven't done an Inky Pinky yet, and I think it's time for that. Ben and the open-toed sandals. That's another really good idea. All right. Let's see. Okay. This is an Inky Pinky for a fake hot dog. If you haven't played Inky Pinky before, the way that you play, yeah, Ben is a kidder. The way that you play is that each of these words is a descriptor of some other word that is on the back of this card. And there are 2 words on the back of this card. Each of them has 2 syllables. They will be, the front words describe them, and they'll rhyme with each other. And it's also a really kind of a hard one. So I'm going to give you an extra clue. The extra clue is that this is a famous, the one for hot dog it's a famous place where you might traditionally buy a hot dog. And oh my gosh, W. Dennis Sorrell has just given us $100. You guys, the winner is going to get like $60. Dennis, thank you. So kind of you. My gosh. All right. So you have to think of another word for fake. What's a word for fake that has 2 syllables? And then you also have to think about a word that it's a place that you might buy, like a famous kind of hot dog, like a Dodger dog, but a different place, not Dodger. All right, so that should give you a pretty good clue. This is a little bit of a weird Inky Pinky. It's not quite a traditional Inky Pinky. All right, I think that if you were going to buy this kind of a hot dog, you also might ride the Cyclone. Do you remember when George and Jerry wanted to go there on Seinfeld just to ride the Cyclone? There it is, LVD. You got it. It's Phony Coney. That's exactly right. LVD, Phony Coney. You get it? So it's a fake, that's phony, and Coney is a hot dog. Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird Inky Pinky, but you get 3 points for that. LVD. 1, 2, 3. Nicely done, Phony Coney. All right, everybody. Are you ready for the next round of Tune Twister? Hold on. I only got one list up. I got to get my second list up. And, okay, here we go. Phony baloney. It's clever. But for Inky Pinkies, they both have to have the same syllables. You are so beautiful is correct. And the first person to type that on my screen is Marcus. Marcus, you've gotten another point. That's your second point. Very good, Marcus. All right, next song. Oh, that was You Are So Beautiful, recorded by the great Joe Cocker. The next song is, okay, the next song is really, oh wait, I'm going to do a different one. Okay, here's the next song. You guys can't type the word cocker. You get blocked. Andrew tried, I can see that. California Love is correct. Alexander has gotten it. Yeah, let me welcome everybody to the Wild, Wild West. Anthony, no, who was it? Alexander, where are you? There you are. Second point for Alexander. Very good, very good. California Love. Next song is this one. Next key. T for 2 is correct. Jeppe Burnham. You have gotten the point. Very nice. T for 2. Very well done. All right, everybody. That was the third song in this round of Tune Twister. Oh no, I touched my nose. It's time to sanitize. Just playing with you a little bit, but you never know. Okay, here comes the next one. Fernando is right. Fernando by ABBA and Louis. You were the first one. Is it Louis or Louis? Either way, you got the point, buddy. You guys want to hear a funny song about that song, or a funny story about that song? I always think of it when I hear it, because John's grandma was driving like on some rural road in Missouri one time, and out of nowhere she stopped at a payphone before there were even cell phones, and she, because this song had come on the radio, and she had to pull over her car and listen to the song. It touched her so much. She just like really, really felt it when it came on. And so she pulled over at a payphone, and then she called John's mom to say, I just heard the greatest song. You can't believe what a song this was. And I haven't heard it in so many years, and it came on the radio, and it just touched my heart. I started singing along and crying, and it's about my friend Fernando. Do you know it? Anyway, I just always remember that. Like, that song came on the radio and touched the crap out of John's grandma. Okay, here comes the next song. This is the Tune Twister song, so if you get this one, you are spinning the wheel. I see you, June. Dave March has typed out way more than the full title, so he should get it. It's Something by the Beatles. Dave has gotten it. Dave, that's your point. Where are you, Dave? I think you got it. Oh, no, that's your first point. You made a donation, but that's your actual first point, Dave. So, yeah, there we go. I'm going to give an extra point right now if anybody can name the Beatle that wrote that song. 1 extra point, and then we're spinning the wheel for Dave. Congratulations, Dave. Which beetle is responsible for penning something? To me, it's the most handsome beetle. George is correct. Jesse Timms, you get a point. Everybody, I love Jesse Timms. Everybody give Jesse a little shout out. He goes to Berkeley, and his classes were all cut short yesterday. He doesn't really get to finish his year with his ensembles and everything, and that's horrible. Everybody give some love to Jesse. He's got his first point on Tune Twister, so at least that. And we spin the wheel for Dave March. Yeah, I do. I think George was the best looking beetle. John, who was the best looking beetle to you? Yeah, to you. He's thinking. Either Paul or George. Yeah. Yeah, he's torn between Paul and George. All right, spinning the wheel for Dave. Dave, it landed on naming stuff. And I didn't get anybody else to play, but I wonder if I can play, right? Or John can play if he's up for it, but I don't know if he is. John, you feel like playing a game or not? Sure. Oh, he will play. Yeah, it's the naming things one. He will play. That's excellent. Okay, we need a category for John, and if he can name 5 things in the category in 10 seconds, then he will win. Then Dave will win 3 points. Come sit in my chair, John, and I'll stand up and turn on an actual timer. Okay, here we go. Okay, I like that, Skylar Madison. That's the category.
What is it? Or are you gonna
I'll tell you in a second.
Oh.
All right, where's my timer? Here. Okay, John, your category is names of candy bars. Ready, go.
Snickers, Almond Joy, Mounds, Butterfinger, Baby Ruth.
Got it. That was amazing. It was like 5 seconds. 1 per second.
All right.
Atta kid. Thank you.
Yeah.
Carrie gets the points. Woo! He's well versed in his candy.
I don't know if I could have named any.
Did you see he was eating oatmeal? Is that the biggest bowl of oatmeal you've ever seen in your life? Oh, you didn't? Can I show them your oatmeal? You guys, this is John's oatmeal every day. How much oatmeal is that? A cup?
3/4.
Three quarters a cup.
It's a whole apple and a whole orange.
And a whole apple and a whole orange.
It's good.
It's really good. Huge, right? Okay, everybody's calling you good looking. So congratulations, and everybody is correct. Way more good looking than George Harrison. Dave, 1, 2, 3 points. 1, 2, 3, and you are tied with Emmanuel and Carrie for the lead. We've got LVD in second place with 3 points, and there's a few of you tied with 2 points, Marcus and Anthony and Alexander, and then there's quite a few of you with 1 point. Let's do another Inky Pinky. All right, this is an Inky Pinky. For a modest fight, this is worth 3 points. Oatmeal is good. I usually have a bowl of oatmeal every day as well. But not that much oatmeal. Okay. Andrew says, lucky you, Amy. Thank you, Andrew. It is a humble rumble. Alexander Swisher, you got it first. Totally got it. That's right. So does everybody get how that works? A modest fight. Modest, humble, fight, rumble. Mm-hmm. All right, Swisher. Alexander, that's great. You just got 3 points. You're in the lead. 1, 2, 3. Totally in the lead, Alexander. Way to go. All right, let's do one more Inky Pinky. Whoa. Okay, this is kind of a musical Inky Pinky in a way. It's a soft drink conclusion. Soft drink conclusion. Yeah. If you asked me my soft drink. Oh, Alexander, you got it so fast. It's a soda coda. You're really good at this game. Alexander just took a commanding lead, everyone. All right, no more Inky Pinky. He's very good at those. 1, 2, 3 points for Alexander. All right, that's 8 points for Alexander. That was a good one, right? Soda coda. Nice. This is a good game that you can play in the car as you drive places. It's like a great road trip game, Inky Pinky. You don't need the cards. You just sit there and think until you come up with your own Inky Pinky clue, and then you tell everybody in the car. It's pretty fun. Okay, next round of Tune Twister is coming at ya right now with this song. It's this one. How's it go? It goes... Okay. There is actual money. MS Carrot got it. It does kind of sound like La Vie en Rose, but it's not. It's Bella Notte. MSK. I'll call you MSK. You got it. It's from the movie Lady and the Tramp, right? That's a great song. Let's do one more. I'm going to play one more song from the movie, and you're not going to guess the name. You're going to tell me who sang it. Thank you, Adam. Nick Reese has gotten it. It's Peggy Lee. He's a tramp, right? And the dogs are like, bow, 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 bow. Let's see, who said that? It was Nick. Nick R. Good job, Nick. There's your first point. Peggy Lee, one of my favorite singers. Yeah. Okay, next song is this one. Let me think. Trying to think who sings this. The Heart to Hurt You. Carrie, you got it. That's right. Yeah, it's a breakup song, right? It's a breakup song. All right, every now and then you guys will probably see me pull a hair out of my head and drop it in my fireplace because I don't want to make a mess on the ground, and that's one of my biggest pet peeves in the world is to have like a loose hair hanging. Okay, now you know that. Now, next song is this one. This is the second song, right? Backside of Water, which is a great username. You got it. Overjoyed. I'm just going to call you Backside. Did it yourself. Point. Backside. Way to go. Yeah, great tune, right? Overjoyed. Stevie Wonder. Okay. Next song is this one. I'm changing my mind. Okay, it goes like this. Bye. Oh wait, wrong. No, Andrew, I don't think they are. Loving You is correct. Hazel got it. Yeah, Hazel, way to go. Yeah, I'm also really careful about my hair because it does fall out like a lot because I have a lot of it. And so if I'm over at somebody's house or something, I always pretty careful never to put hair on the ground because that's the worst for a vacuum, isn't it? Okay, that's the mom in me. Okay, that was the third song in the round. I think the third song in the round. We've got 2 more before the next wheel. And this one is this. Yeah, it is kindling to smoke the bees out. Good call, Marcus. There we go. And Alexander Swisher has gotten it. It's the wheels on the bus. Alexander, you really have a commanding lead now. That's your 9th point. We need to do something so that somebody can potentially take the points away from Alexander. Something. Is it time to call the cat? And if the cat comes, then the person gets 3 points, maybe 5 points. Do you know where Shasta is, Louis?
No.
You don't. All right. You want to call him with me? No. Okay, that's what it is. I'm calling the cat. No, I don't think he's going to come. I'm just not feeling it. Okay, how about the next thing to do is a TV theme song. And anybody who guesses the TV theme song when I play it gets, let's do 4 points. We're just gonna make it a tighter game, all right? 4 points. All right, the TV theme song that I'm going to look up will be, okay, I've got one. You ready? Okay, here we go. All right, I think that's all I need to give you. Oh my gosh, West Films, you got it so fast. Psych is correct. That's it. West Films, where are you? There you are. 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now we've got 3 people that at least have 5 points. Care and Alexander and West Films. That was a good one. Every time I hear that Psych TV theme song, it reminds me of, so it's like, I know, da 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 da, right? It does that. And it reminds me of Accidentally in Love by the Counting Crows. It reminds me of it. I think they're very close to the same as each other. All right. No, it's not Grace and Frankie, Marta, but that's one of my very favorite shows. Next is, this is a Tune Twister song, so we're going to spin the wheel for whoever gets this one, all right? And I'm going to make it, okay, let's make it this one. There are 2 songs that I know of that sound like this, but there's only one at this tempo. Christopher Moody has gotten it. Christopher, way to go. Yeah, Fever was the other one, but it's at a slower tempo. Christopher. That's a point for you, Christopher, and we're going to spin the wheel right now. Okay. We only have one more round of Tune Twister after this, you guys. We're getting close. Okay, call them out. Christopher, it has landed on call them out. I need you to type the name of anybody in the chat. Anybody who wants to be picked, type the word me. Oh, everybody knew that one. A great Ray Charles song, right? Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. All right, so I am looking for Christopher to type somebody's name. You just have to type anybody's name. All these people who are saying me. All right? Christopher, where are you? Where are you? Type somebody's name. And then you and that person will go mano-y-mano against each other while everybody else just eggs you on. Okay, Christopher has typed Carrie's name. You want to go against Carrie? But you typed, thanks, Carrie. Come on, Christopher, I need a definitive name from you. Just a name. If you want to pick Carrie, you can pick Carrie. But Carrie might win. She is in second place right now, I think. All right, so you want to be careful about that. Jude Rand Bisrack. I've seen that name before. Jude Rand Bisrack. Nice to see you in here. And that is who you're going against. Jude, do you accept? I'm going to play a song just for the two of them. Everybody else, cheer them on. Type your most violent cage match type of comments to them so they really know that you're supporting them and that you care. But don't type the answer to this song, all right? Only the two of them get to guess on this song. Christopher and Jude, all right? Good. You just picked a random name. Has Jude accepted? Is Jude even in here? Yeah. Oh, he doesn't accept. I think that's a first. Okay, another name, Christopher. Jude does not accept your challenge. I mean, if you wanted to make it a super good game, you would pick Carrie or whoever else has 5 points, which is West Films. Dave has 4 points. Emmanuel has 4 points. If you wanted to make it a really good game, you might pick one of them. Or LVD has 3 points, but it's totally up to you. Okay, Natalia. He picks Natalia. So that's good. And since neither of them have any points, I'm going to award whichever one of them wins this 5 points. They're going to get 5 points. All right, here comes your song. Just for the two of you, nobody else. Guess. Only Natalia and Christopher. Here we go. As soon as they can't get it, then you guys can steal. But nobody steal until I give you the horrifying signal. You guys, that's all you get. I'm counting to 10, and if neither of you get the answer, but Christopher got it. It's Ruby Tuesday. That's right. Yay! Everybody clap for Christopher. He gets 5 points. That was great. Christopher, that makes 6 points for you. I'm sorry, Natalia. He has beaten you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's in second place now with 7 points. All right, this is the last round of Toon Twister. We've got a chat revenue of $117 right now, largely thanks to Dennis for giving that $100 super chat. Thank you so much for that. That means that whoever does end up winning this game is going to have close to $60 in their hands. Well, almost in their hands, at least in their bank by the time the day is over. All right. So if you'd like to kick in a little more, especially if you're one of these people who's close to winning, you could potentially just screw everything up. And win a lot of money. All right, everybody. Are we ready? 5 more songs. And okay, here comes one. Name the artist. Oh, somebody already did, but that was before I said it, so I have to take the next one. 10 points. Okay, good. Now we'll play this crazy game, and it's called Viral Impressions. Now it's time for Viral Impressions. So I have this mask right here, and I put it on, and I do an impression of somebody, and then whoever guesses the impression, 3 points. No, let me get 5 points. All right, 5 points. But I have to think of somebody to do an impression of, and that's a little bit hard for me. You guys can't come up with suggestions because then you know it. All right, it's time for Viral Impressions. Brought to you by COVID-19. All right. A person, I will do an impression of his, oh gosh, it's too hard to think. Okay. Oh man, guys, this is no good. I think I have to look up famous people. I can't think of who I'm gonna do. That's really bad. Well, all right, I'll do an impression that I know that I can kind of do. How about that? Okay, it's this one. Okay, I'm gonna do several things that this person did. Skylar, thank you for your super chat. $5 more from Skylar. That's great. Okay, so here's one. Lay off me, I'm starving. That's one. Another one is you'll have plenty of time for rolling doobies when you're living in a van down by the river. You guys are going to get it from that one, right? Chris Farley is right, and Alexander has gotten it. It was Chris Farley. Oh my gosh. Alexander, you're winning this game. Okay. Yeah, Alexander. Dang, boy. All right, that's 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was my Chris Farley impression. Do you guys remember that one where he says, lay off me, I'm starving? I like that one. All right, we've got 4 more songs in this round of Tune Twister. The points have now doubled. No, tripled. 3 points for every song. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. The next song is... Wait, I'm pulling up my other list. We'll go from the jazz list, or the kind of jazz list. Ready? I'm not playing it very well. Anthony Marsden has got it. The More I See You is right. Yeah, do you guys know Chet Baker's recording of that song? It's so beautiful. Okay, 3 points for you, Anthony. 1, 2, 3. The More I See You. That's a beautiful song. And here comes our next one, also worth 3 points. It's this one. We go by my screen, Anthony. I can always look back. Oh, no. Marta was first. You're totally right. Okay, so I need to go back. But It Had to Be You is 3 points to Christopher Moody. Okay. Marta was first. I'm glad you called me out on that. So Christopher Moody has 1, 2, 3 points. And that puts you in second place for sure. Who did I give those last 3 points to? I have to take them away. I'm so sorry. The More I See You. It was Anthony. It's all right. Anthony's not going to win anyway. I don't think so anyway. I have to put a -3 right there. Okay. All right. That was good. Thanks for calling me out. You're right. I definitely got that one wrong. Okay. Adam Granger has a question. Does anyone remember a game show that was a combination of karaoke and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? What was the name of that show? Adam, do you think that you're the host of this show? I don't remember that. I'll tell you a story. We've got 2 songs left in this Tune Twister, right? It's time for an anecdote, maybe just a little one. Okay, because you've reminded me of something. I don't know which TV show that you're looking for, because I don't remember it. Okay, that was the anecdote. No, I'm just kidding. There was a game show called The Singing Bee. Does anyone remember that? It was called The Singing Bee. And I went to try out for it because I thought that I would be really good at it. You had to know lyrics. You had to know, they would put up a song and then they would stop it. And you had to say like the next 5 lyrics. So I drove into LA to audition for that show. And the way that you auditioned was they played you clips. Everybody sat in a room and you had a piece of paper in front of you, just a blank piece of lined paper and a pencil. And they played you very short clips from songs. And then they would stop it and you had to fill in and write the rest of the lyric. And there were like 50 of them. It was a lot. And then they collected all of our papers and then they announced the top 5 of us, I think, maybe 3 of us. And I was in there. So anyway, they told me to kind of dress up and go to the studio for a shooting day. I was going to get to be on The Singing Bee. It was really exciting. It was probably in 2000, I want to say 8. And so I got to the studio, and the really exciting thing was that Blondie was making an appearance, right? Call me on the line, Blondie. And there were 4 of us that were in there to be contestants. Don't forget the lyric is what Marcus says. Yeah, that was the name of a show. Don't forget the lyric. Maybe it was that. Or beat Shazam. That was another one. Joey Fatone, is that his name? Was the host of the Singing Bee. So I got to meet him that day, and Blondie was going to be on. Anyway, this is the way it worked. They would plant the four of us in the audience, and then at the beginning of the show, Blondie's band would come on, and they would play. Did they play "Call Me"? No. They played I will drive past your house, and if no one's around, I'll show you in town. What's that song called? Anyway, that song. So we all had to kind of learn that song so that we knew all the words to it. Then they planted us in the audience, and then at the beginning of the show, Blondie would play, and Joey Fatone would go all. Oh yeah, it wasn't Blondie. No, it was totally Blondie. Okay, One Way or Another. That's what it was. Good call, Adam. One way or another. Okay, so Joey would come around the audience, and he knew which ones were the four of us, but he would pretend to be watching every audience member and to see which one was singing the best and like rocking out and knew the words and everything. And then he picked somebody, and then they would come up on the stage, everybody would clap, and then he'd walk around a little more and he'd pick somebody else. Anyway, he picked the other three people. He didn't pick me. And so I just had to stay in the audience and watch that game. We knew that the odds were like that. Like 3 out of the 4 people were going to get picked. And he just didn't pick me. And so I had to sit in the audience and watch those other 3 people compete against each other. That was a real letdown. But one consolation was that the girl who won was better than me, and I would not have beat her. So I knew that as I sat there. I was like, oh, I wouldn't have gotten that one right. But anyway, I was almost on the Singing Bee. Almost. Okay, 2 more songs left in this round. All right, here we go. Looking at my list, choosing a song. Okay, it's this one. This is worth 3 points. Yeah, the show was kind of rigged. Stay With Me is right. Emmanuel Hill has gotten it for 3 points. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Good job. Okay, and then we've got one more, and this is a couple people are saying the volume's low. Why? It's the same as it was yesterday, everybody. I don't know what that could be. Maybe my microphone's falling? It is falling a little bit. This video has been brought to you by Onstage Mic Stand. Tighten it up and it won't fall. That should be their motto. Okay. Also brought to you by Earthworks Microphones. This is the SV33. It's absolutely gorgeous. It sounds fantastic. And my other microphone is the PM40 on the piano, and that also sounds fantastic, and I'm so thankful to have it. This next song is worth 3 points. And you get to, wait, let me see. Alexander is ahead. Christopher's the next closest one. Alexander's got 15 points. Christopher has 10. Emmanuel has 7. Anthony has 6. West Films and Carrie have 5. So the next closest person is 5 points away from Alexander. So we'll make this actual point right here for this song will be worth 3 points. And then there'll be 3 more points up for grabs on the wheel, just to give somebody else a chance to maybe take this from Alexander. All right, does it sound good? Okay, here we go. Here is the song, and okay, I got it. Come on, you guys, you can get this. Okay, we'll make it 4. Everybody says 4. You guys are so close. Okay, somebody's going to get it. I want to make sure and get it. It is Norah Jones, but we're not going for the artist. We're going for you have to type out the whole thing. And LVD is the first one to do it. Don't know why is correct. LVD, you're the first one to type it out correctly. Whole thing. All right, so that's 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. LVD, that's 7 points for you. Okay, LVD, we're just going to do a call them out. So LVD, I'm putting this in your hands right now. You have 7 points. You're tied with Emmanuel, but Christopher is beating you with 10 points. and Alexander's beating you with 15 points. If you call out Christopher, this last thing is worth 5 points, all right? So we're going to do a call him out. You have to pick somebody to call out. LVD. LVD calls somebody out. If you choose Christopher, he could potentially win the game. If you choose anybody else, they can't potentially win the game, but they can get to play. So it's just in your hands. Whatever you think is the best thing to do, you can do. And is there another alternative that I'm not thinking of that would make the game even cooler? I don't think so. But here's everybody that wants to play. They're saying me. I'm going to pick a good song. Okay, I've got a good song for the two of you. Maybe I should make it a really hard song. I don't know. LVD, you got to make up your mind. It's time to make up your mind. LVD. LVD, if you don't make up your mind, I'm going to start making fun of you. You don't want that. Because it's going to happen, and it's coming, LVD. You've got to type a name. Emmanuel. Okay. Who knows how I was going to make fun of LVD just based on his name, or her name. Emmanuel. Okay. Emmanuel has 7 points. LVD also has 7 points. So we're pretty much going for second place right here. That's fun. I like that. Emmanuel and LVD against each other. Everybody else, shout out your most violent comments to egg these two on. And then here we go. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to pick a fun one. Okay, I've got one. This is a fun one. Just for the two of you. Nobody else guess, all right? Only these two. And if they can't get it, then somebody can steal. And here we go. Nobody else guess. LVD and Emmanuel. Throw eggs at each other. No. LVD knows that it's Al Green. Nobody else guessed. You're not supposed to be guessing. Splatter him. Go for the jugular. LVD pees on your tree. LVD has just gotten it. He totally got it. All right, LVD. Way to go. You got 5 points. You are second place winner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That puts you in second place with 12 points. You know what that means? Everybody. Alexander Swishinator. I forget his last name. Where are you, Alexander? You've won. And we've got $122 in the chat right now. That's $61 for you, Alexander. Woo! Amazing. Everybody give it up for Alexander. He has won the Toon Twister game today. And I would really like to sing Let's Stay Together to just kind of play it out for you. Because that'd be fun, right? I'll just play it out. Hang around, Alexander. I'll tell you how to get your money. I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. Yeah. You make me feel so brand new. I want to spend my whole life with you. Thank you, Carrie. Oh, let's stay together. Thank you, Jude. Thank you, Andrew. I'm loving you, whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. Let's stay together. Everybody, I had such a good time with you today. Thank you for hanging out and for playing Toon Twister. And if you have other ideas of ways to spend our time together, go ahead and hit me up on Instagram maybe, or private message like that. I have that public, so anybody can send me a private message. Don't flood me with private messages. But if you have a really good idea for other ideas I have an idea. I want to I'd like to take a recording that I like and that everybody likes, and just actually listen to it and not care if the video gets demonetized, and actually listen to it and break it apart like we might do if we were just people hanging out in person. So, and we could talk about the things that we love about it and chat about that. I think that would be really fun. That might be what I do tomorrow, because I'd like to do one of these every day, just to kind of keep our spirits up, help everybody to forget about the madness going on our planet right now, and connect with each other, have a good time, and have some laughs. Frank, man, thank you for your donation. Dave, thank you for your donation. Dennis, thank you for your donation. There was at least one more. I forget who it was. Thank you so much, everybody, though. I really appreciate it. And the way that Alexander can get his money is that you can email me at amynolte@yahoo.com and tell me that you're Alexander. Don't anybody else pose as Alexander Swisherman, Swisher Nuts. I can't remember what his name is. Don't pose as Alexander Swisherbutt. And just, Alexander, you're the one to write to me, okay? And then we'll arrange it. It might be PayPal, it might be Venmo, whatever you want. We'll get you that money, and it'll be $61, and you can go take everybody to dinner tonight with that $61. Thank you, everybody. All right, I'm gonna just block somebody. Oh, that person was annoying. It was their name, and we don't have to deal with them anymore. Yeah, music is great therapy. Thanks, everybody, for your good jokes and for making me laugh and playing the game and being good at the game. And I'll see you tomorrow. All right, take care. Adios.